Come on, Chris, let's go!
One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated...
With almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Tillman. Williams comes in for Dylan Brooks. Marshall, he's checked in for Bain. And Jones subbed in for Morant. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Yurtsevin comes in for Thaddeus Young. Caleb Martin's checked in for Oladipo. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Hero. Williams kicks to Marshall. Stolen by Yurtsevin. Now here is Martin. 12 points his last outing. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Miami. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. A 12-point game. Clark, a screen on Robinson. Marshall. And that'll be 2 free. Ball with the foul.
One thing you have to admire about the high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
And he gets the bucket.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Marshall passes to Williams. Back to MP. No good on the shot. And it's Miami the other way. Here's Vincent. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
It's rebounded by Memphis. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
And who knows, if you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams can see each other there. So both teams looking at...
We'll see if y'all can hang with
And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Good saving. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. Outside, Jones. Pass to Marshall. Clark sets a screen for Marshall. To the foul line. That's good for Marshall.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
There's 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Memphis has gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Vincent, the pass to Yurtsevin. Outside Martin. Outside Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the 3. The Grizzlies trail by 10. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Marshall. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Memphis ball.
Clark sets a screen for Marshall.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
Got it off in time. And that one released in time, but no good. And
With the score, the Grizzlies 18, the Heat 28. Please give a big round of applause for your first team.
substitutions. To the inside. Ball stolen. Clark is out there with Williams. Then it's MP. It's Rajon Rondo. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. The Heat leading by 8. Hero passes to Vincent. He kicks it to Dedmon. Here's Vincent. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 5 on the clock. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. No good from outside.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
MP outside. Passes to Clark. Back to MP. Rondo against Hero. Tries again. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So
Stop trying to take over the game.
You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Yurtseven's checked in for Miami. And stolen by Dedmon. Here we go, one-on-one. Vincent misses.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Marshall dishes to Williams. Here's Vincent, defended by Jones. Marshall with the steal. And here we go, the Grizzlies on a fast break. Jones, no luck.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Here's Hero. It's stolen by Jones. And stolen by Dedmon. Here's Robinson with the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting.
Memphis foul. Brandon Clark plays personal foul. Shooting for Miami. Duncan Robinson at the line for 2.
To approach the game this way, we don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Williams a screen on Hero. 3, Marshall sinks the three-pointer. Marshall's gotten out.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Hero. Here's Dedmon. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance.
Don't know why you're so proud. This game is meaningless anyway.
He got more and more aggressive on the backboard.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Stolen by Yurtseven. And they're pushing it up. Here's Vincent. finished off the break. And the Heat lead by 15.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Throws down the breakaway jam.
You gotta love
That man was just on the other end. Wow.
Last outing for Memphis. They won that game against the Detroit Pistons. Down low, here's Marshall. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
And a wide open look for Hero. Hits the three-point bomb. Hero's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
MP finds Williams. Williams has a screen for Marshall.
And not the same that he had in the first quarter when he was taking it straight to the teeth of the D and really creating contact. I'd like to see him get back to that here in this quarter.
Miami leading by 17. Marshall brings the double team. Yurtsevin passes to Robinson. Good ball movement here by Miami. Kicks it out to Hero. Offline with his three. Pass to Williams. Back to MP. 3 seconds left. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for the Heat. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
The Heat without key firepower. No Jimmy Butler for them. His toughness and fire will be sorely missed. His passion is something that teammates tap into also. And it's interesting to see who brings that energy in his absence.
And now, looking back on that first half, things were really clicking. And that about wraps it up.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Tillman. Marshall comes in for Williams. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Morant. And then for Miami, Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Young. Caleb Martin comes in for Victor Oladipo. Robinson is subbed in for Tyler Hero. On the floor for Miami, Martin is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Vincent in at the one.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
Vincent the pass to Martin. Adebayo with a screen on Bain. Floats it up for Adebayo. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Marshall. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Here's Marshall. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
The Heat leading by 17. Here's Vincent. It's Martin on the wing. The pass to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Martin from outside. Offensive rebound. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Miami also making a switch. Yurtseven's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And for Memphis, they're shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Here's Marshall. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Passes it to Yurtseven. And the foul.
Second personal foul. At the line for the Heat.
Spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
And Marshall kicks to Clark. MP against Oladipo. Clark sets a screen for Marshall. Back to Clark. Dishes it to Marshall. It's deflected.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Yurtseven. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Yurtseven's got 5.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Here's Oladipo, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact.
First personal foul. At the line for the Heat, Victor Oladipo. 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. 12 seconds left to play here in the third. Jones with it. MP outside. Williams a screen on Oladipo. And so it's the Miami Heat.
The Grizzlies, 8. The Heat, 96.
Adebayo's checked in. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. They've got MP. He's out there with John Morant. And it's Tillman in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
On a show at the free throw line.
And a chance to catch up on some stats for the Heat. Richard, I know you've been to Africa. Your mom did a lot of great work there. How gratifying is it to see the investment that the NBA now is making over there?
Well, I look at how basketball changed my life and allowed me to accomplish so many great things. And the more people that have the opportunity to allow basketball to change their lives, you got Basketball Without Borders, you have academies in basketball, you now have the Basketball Africa League. It's great to see these opportunities extended to more people across the globe. That's why basketball is a global game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Memphis has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Marshall driving to the basket. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists now in the game. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Young pass to Hero. Here's Vincent. Good ball movement here by Miami. Young sets a screen for Oladipo. Shot clock at 5. And the 3 off target.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And here's Marshall from the arc. They get it again, and they get it back. Good on the triple. Marshall's got 18 points just in the second half.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Oladipo, the pass to Young. Second shot opportunity, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line.
How the heck is that a foul, ref? You need
A reliable interior scoring option.
That free throw good from Thaddeus Young. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. Is always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Kicks it to Oladipo. Back to Young. Pass to Vincent. Now the pass to Adebayo. Bucket is good. Adebayo's got 20.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points: off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Here's Marshall. 1:21 left here in the fourth quarter. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Heat.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the...
Substitution on the court.
Going for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Tyler Hero.
Oh, he was at the same time.
Great call, ref. You're doing a good job.
14 foul. At the line for your Grizzlies. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Heat. Outside for Robinson. Off target from outside.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And again, Memphis no good. Miami controlling the game. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Takes a 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Marshall passes to Rondo. Now Marshall. Detman with the block. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.